Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell. And thank you so much for sharing, hitting that like button and supporting the channel. We are getting on today just to give you an energy update, also a message from Spirit. We've all been through the 8-8 Lionsgate energy plus the full moon energy in Aquarius. So let's talk a little bit about that, what you may be going through. And currently the energy is in stage 3 from the Lionsgate energy. It is an amazing portal and alignment that brought through very high vibrational energy. And can I say the veils that were lifted, or the veils at the moment, are very, very thin. Spirits have been coming through in nearly 3D form. I had an experience myself. It was incredible. I've had a few experiences, but can I say, lifelike, life form. I've seen Spirit, all my life since I was a child, and they're coming through as a mixture of energies now, and some are, how I can explain it is practically hard to discern whether they're human or not. Anyway, amazing breakthroughs, upgrades of the grids, of the energy shifting, and gifts, talents were definitely upgraded, expanded, transformed. But with all that came a lot of clarity, a lot of illusion and delusion, and as I said, a lot of, let's call it, veils have been lifted, are about to be, and the clarity as the dust settles, so to speak, or the energy settles, and those vibrational frequencies harmonize with everyone and everything, and the new alignment, we will be revealed a lot, and that is going to be over the next few months. Okay, so get prepared. You may be experiencing fatigue, extra sensitivity. I experienced that myself, and emotion, but massive waves of emotion, very deep emotion, whether it's anger, sadness, grief. It is or has been amplified to come up and shift within you from a very deep level, or accessed much further into the quantum field within you. So lots of belief systems changing, lots of energy frequency changing. Think of everything now in terms of energy and algorithms. It was funny, I got a message this morning, and I was thinking about abundance, and I just had that thought, I am an algorithm of abundance. Think of everything in flow, in movement, in constant movement. All right. So it was a bit of a little joke that I had. So let's get some messages out. What does Spirit want to come through today? But we're going through a phase right now of just such expansion and such at such a high vibration. We have to go through detox energy, headaches, the body aches, exhaustion, hibernation, all of that type of thing. And if you are out of alignment with energies, oh my God, that will show. We're also, the Spirit's saying to me now, we're going to be seeing a lot of who's fake and who's real, okay? And who's doing things, how do I say that? People who are doing things with the intention to allure someone or become like them, to connect with them. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but your intention behind it isn't pure and isn't in alignment. When your intention is pure and in alignment, it's happening naturally, okay? So it's happening, it's sort of like the divine steps in and comes through and takes over, and it happens naturally. It's very out of ego, and there's no codependence, and there's no intention to achieve a person or a place or a situation or a career, okay? And all of that is going to become really, really clear, because we're going to have massive jumps, leaps and bounds, they just said, in the quantum field, where we're really, it's called this great divide of energy. And really the two energies are going to be very different. And the simplest way I can do it is who's in their realness and who's faking it, who's doing it for other reasons and who's doing it because it's just who they are and their alignment and their connection and a natural flow and an organic movement towards whatever. Okay, so that stuff's going to become clearer and clearer and more evident. I know what I wanted to touch on. Now we're in the Aquarian energy, and by the way, when I talk about Aquarian energy, I'm not just talking about Aquarians. Most people would have Aquarian in their chart, their natal chart somewhere, or it would come into your chart at some point. Okay? So, this is not a direct Aquarius energy, Sagittarius energy, Libra energy, Aries energy, whatever it is. We all kind of can embody that energy, okay? Just think of it as a frequency. Now, it's one for expansion, transformation, you know, unlimited potential, the quantum field, you know, it's creative, it's amazing energy, right? It's what moves us forward into the future in many ways. But there's always a negative and a positive. The negative side that's coming through right now with the Aquarian energy is basically detachment and self-absorbedness in like not being selfish. It's about people are in their own bubble, and you're really seeing it. They're not seeing outside their bubble. If they need to do something or have something, they are so in their own bubble, they're not even noticing what's happening to the people that around them or who they're asking or what's happening. And we're going to see more and more of this because the Aquarian energy is about detachment. And I've talked about this in my previous videos a year ago about how we're going to have to learn to ground and connect. Okay, in this Aquarian quantum energy that we are now in, because we can see people getting more and more and more and more detached. And everything, there's no right or wrong, by the way. It's always about healthy balance. Okay, so and the Aquarian negative energy is, you know, they don't like confrontation. So they will avoid it, which can bring in some covert narcissistic traits. Now, that doesn't mean Aquarians have that. We all can have that. What it means is, you know, more detachment. Covertness is, it's not direct. It's not clear. It's very detached. It's very uncommittal. And really, I'm in my own bubble. You know, just sort of, there's always got to be a balance, you know, about that whole humanitarian energy. Because Aquarian energy, you know, if you're Aquarian or you have it in the chart, which most people would, let's say it rules humanitarian. It doesn't mean you're a humanitarian because you are Aquarian or have Aquarian in your chart somewhere. It means you are here to learn that, rather than the detachment. Because in our charts and in our energy, we've all got positives and negative and positive aspects, weaknesses and strengths. And we're supposed to be here to counterbalance all of those. Okay, and that's why we're feeling the big split of energy, because we've got real detachment from societies, governments, from, you know, and our social, economic, all of that. You can see it everywhere, and personally. And, you know, we have to make sure in this Aquarian energy that we are keeping grounded, keeping connected to those around us while we expand and transform. or transcend or grow, okay? Now, I'm only talking about that as an overall energy that we need to master, all right? Everything's a mastery. Everything's a journey and a lesson. And I'm talking about the whole collective, everyone you meet, okay? Because there is a very strange energy at the moment, and I'm seeing it, and many other people are mentioning it. I get confirmation. I don't talk about anything that I haven't had confirmation from spirit, from outside myself, inside myself. You know, I get a collective messages, but also get collective validation. So what else? So what we're seeing and what I'm hearing from a lot of people is, here's a great example. Let's say someone was unwell or injured, or they stated they were incredibly busy and they haven't got time, or they can't get back to you, or something like that. And person B just continues to ignore that, override that, not see that, not even connect with that, and just sort of go ahead with what they wanted to achieve. So that is at the moment rampant in a negative way. So we must stop. We must not get caught up in this fast, transformative energy and be rushing past everyone and everything. We must, if you're going to detach, go and connect with nature. Go and ground yourself. That's a healthy detachment. Not detachment, I'm so busy, I'm not even noticing what's going on around me or past me, or how the next person is feeling. It's a simple way to say it. Why didn't I just say that at the start? Let's get some messages from Spirit. So there's going to be a lot more awakening, guys. I'm sorry, I can hear you all groaning, but a lot more awakening brings clarity. Now, true spirituality is not about most of the things that's projected out there. Spirituality is about being in your truth. It's about being in your truth, aligning to your truth, and being in alignment to that. There's no codependence in that. I need to be this or more like this because I like this person and this group, or this or that, or I want to, push or force something or connect with something that's not in natural alignment with me. So I don't really want to say this, but Spirit's saying it to me. We see a lot of, no, I'm not going to say that. No. Okay, we'll leave that there. So basically, if, spirituality is going within and becoming who you truly are, or what you're truly in alignment with, or your future that's already written is in alignment with. And yes, you can upgrade that all the time, but you'll still be on a destined written path, but upgraded, okay? Yeah, look at that. I cannot, it's sort of what I'm saying, and it's strange. We have the 7 of Swords that has come out here. This is about people who try to pull the wool over people's eyes. This is about getting away with something. It's about being sneaky. It's about becoming or being or doing something with the intention of taking or a sneakiness about it. That's betrayal. That's betrayal. What's beside it? The Justice card. I said that straight up as the message came. I had no idea what I was going to talk about today. Spirit said, get on and ramble. Just let it flow. All right. So we've got 7 of Swords here and the Justice card. So all will be balanced. All will be, commitments that are not for your highest and best. that have sneaky agenda, pulling the wool over your eyes, are not in alignment, doing it for an agenda, a reason. It's going to be shown. It's going to be karmically balanced. That's what we're going to see after all this 8-8 stuff. Interference, untruth, you know, just I'm hearing more intentions. It's the intentions that people have been setting. All right, let's get a few different messages. Oh, judgment, fated, the higher up. Yep, I think a lot of clarity is coming in for people to expand. Spirit's just moving you on, moving you forward. You're ready to expand, and all is going to be revealed here. All the shady characters, let's say, or people that are, I want to say faking it, and it's not something I say or do. Honestly, you've got to know, I channel this, I hear this, it's fakeness, it's fakeness, it's fakeness. You know, if there's any fake, I can tell you now, the veils have been lifted. The veils are thin. Now that's in the spiritual world. If you're doing spiritual work, you're going to be seeing stuff's more real. You'll be going, is that an actual spirit or is it a real person? You'll have to go up and poke it, you know, that type of thing. Or just within your world, your realm, a lot of fakeness, a lot of sneakiness is going to be shown. Justice is stepping out. Anything blocking anyone moving forward to their abundance, to their ships coming in. We've got the World card. See? There's my sneaky Page of Swords. Created illusion, delusion, choices, options, false dreams, false fantasies. That's what the Seven of Wands does. Creates illusion, creates delusion, falsities. See all these cups? I've always got choices and options, by the way. And it's where you can't bring, you know, you're in fantasy world trying to bring something or someone to you. And you're in fantasy world. You're just trying to be all these different cups so that you can do that. That's not alignment. That's manipulation. That's manipulation. That's a distorted reality. That's what that is, a distorted reality. And the World card, Fated Wheel of Change, is coming in. Anywhere you've got a distorted reality, anywhere someone has distorted your reality, anywhere you've got a distorted reality, I'd say it's real and fake. You're going to get the real. Yeah, very fast out of nowhere. Yeah, you could receive, some may receive information. Look at that, the new beginning, a new start, the hand of the divine has given you this information. Very fast out of nowhere. There is going to be information some people may not want to receive, or it's information you rejected. Okay, so 2 messages here. I have a message for those who rejected someone. The King of Pentacles shows me that you rejected your abundance, or you rejected something that was very stable, very secure, very lucrative, very long-term, very high vibrational. You rejected it. It was given to you by the hand of the divine. The other message here is do not ignore. Do not block your intuition. Don't ignore your intuition here. Do not ignore what the abundance or the abundant person, place, situation that the hand of divine has offered you. So I think we've got a mixed energy here. I think some of the illusion and realness, the reality that is going to hit here very fast is that some people have rejected something very abundant that was handed by the hand of the divine. They did not see the value in it. Whether they were arrogant, not wanting it, not ready, they were going against the divine. Divine's handing them a cup here, saying, here it is, here's all your abundance, and handing it here. Some of them were completely exploring other options, looking elsewhere, looking at all their other cups, thinking they've got all these choices and options, but they're letting go of their absolute stability. Anyway, others of you, something's coming in very fast. Use your intuition, trust your intuition, act on your intuition here. This is long-term abundance, security, stability, someone that will put in the work. It was given to you by the hand of the divine. Look at it, an offer given by the hand of the divine. It is an offer. Some of you are getting an offer. Some of them, you that were rejected, are getting an offer. From your King of Pentacles, it is love. It is a love offer. They've been in indecision or not sure of what the answer is going to be or what the response is going to be, but they want to do it. Masculine or feminine? Yep, Sun card and collaboration. So there you go. If you make this offer to this person, now this is either rejection that's happened or someone was not listening to their intuition, or they've been holding back giving this love offer. Okay, there's success and there's collaboration. These people are meant to work together. This is Spirit saying, we're bringing in what you're meant to work with. And that's why the realness and the fakeness has to be sorted out. And divine alignment, yes, see, celebration, star card. Empress. King of Wands, taking action. People are about to take action because they're very clear who their Empress is, what their Empress is, and that's birthing a new cycle. You could, an Empress or an Emperor, male, female. See, a message, a new beginning. There's certainly messages coming here. Message, left field, things very fast, the Wheel of Fortune, the fated judgment, things that are very clear what is fake, what is real. Who is real and who is fake? Who is misleading people, places, and situations around them, trying to be something or become something that isn't really their alignment? It isn't their path. It isn't their destiny. Can we always try anything and grow in anything? Absolutely. But don't, and I'm all for growth, spirituality, learning, evolving. Everybody should do that. But there's a big difference between doing that with the right intention or intention within alignment of its natural evolution, and there's intention of doing that to be manipulative, agenda, codependent, pulling the wool over someone's eyes. I'm going to use an example, and this is just an example, and it's a clear example. I know people, and many of us know people who go and start doing things just to be around certain people or a person they want to be with, or it's not actually, they're not there doing it because they are naturally there doing it. They're hanging out there or being there or pretending to be to connect with that person because they will be receiving something on some level, or they want them, or they want codependence with them, or they want connection. Yep, can't make it up. There's my clarification. See, charming you, talking, all these pentacles telling you what you hear. Oh yes, I'm becoming this, I'm this. Oh, I want to do this, I want to be this. They're not. They're all working against each other. They've all got their own agenda. They've all got an agenda. They're not working together. That's not collaboration. That's manipulation. Or they're blocking you. But you think, oh no, yes, they're collaborating with me. Look at all this abundance. Look at all this connection and compatibility. It's not compatibility. There's nothing compatible about that. So I think we're going to really start seeing who's really compatible with us and who's not, and what's real and what's fake, and who's trying to pull the wool wolf in sheep's clothing, or be something or someone that they're not. They've just got an agenda with someone. I mean, it's going to be... yeah. Trying to block others too. See, releasing those burdens, passion, being independent, moving forward, choosing the higher, lower path or the right partner or life path, and giving who you're giving to. There's going to be a death and rebirth about who you're giving to, why you're giving to, and why you're connecting with people, places, and situations. We've got the Hierophant here. That is the universe. That is the judge. That is a final order. That is, there will be no more confusion. Yeah, we've got the King of Cups with the High Priestess and the World card. So again, the higher up, we just had the Hierophant, the High Priest. What came out? The King of Cups. So you may find yourself very balanced in emotions, pulling back emotions. King of Cups is very connected, very emotional. It's about love. It's about spiritual connection. But he also guards his emotions. He, she also guards their emotions because they keep a balance of their emotions. They know when to give, when not to give in a mastered way. The King of Cups can give to too many people, okay? Be loving to too many people, have boundary issues. But the King of Cups in a mastered, upright way with the High Priest and Priestess here is governed by real truth, final decision and truth, higher order of spiritual connection, of emotional connection, of what's real and what's not real. And there is a reset cycle in this. Whoa, I didn't expect this to come out today. I had no idea. Spirit said just sit down. I'll have to listen to this reading myself. Yeah, see, where you were blinded, where you didn't want to face things, look at things, where you weren't looking at things that were real, but you're now putting all those things behind you and eliminating. You're getting, yeah, look at that, where you were blocked, where you were stuck, where you weren't facing things, where you were unwilling to face things. Maybe people, places, situations were blocking you. Anywhere they've been pulling the wool over your eyes. I don't want to go into that negative energy, Spirit. I've got a good little abundant algorithm energy going on at the moment. Get out in nature, guys. That's healthy disconnection. Yeah, here we go. Now, remember down here I had this King of Pentacles. Now what just flew out was the Queen of Pentacles. Now the King and Queen of Pentacles to me is where you've been blocked from being nurtured, where you can build, grow. Here's the thing. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles put the work in, they build. They put their energy and emotion and connection and spiritual energy into things they can grow with, build with. A united front, okay? Same morals, values, same energetic alignment. They are an energetic match. We don't have one more advanced and one coming up like a page or anything like that. They are a match, okay? The other thing is, I hate to mention this and I don't know what the message is yet. The King of Pentacles can be focused on materialism, whereas the Queen of Pentacles lives a very abundant life, quite material life, but humbly. Whereas the masculine energy is more into the how things look or materialistic aspect. Where the Queen of Pentacles, she's quite independent, hardworking, stable, secure, puts in long-term hard work, builds a business, builds a career, they both build, okay? But in a much more humble way, not really the materialistic side. So, yep, sorry to say this, but we've got the Nine of Wands out. Now, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is, I think this is this big realization. I think there's a massive realization or stress coming for people. They're realizing, and we're back to this end message Spirit said. You know, you either rejected something and in regret, your intentions were not pure. we have this deception, or you didn't put in the work. See, the rejection, didn't trust your intuition, whatever it was, and you could have, or could, or will, or can build with the King and Queen of Pentacles. Have this. But we can't have this until we eliminate all the options, all the choices, all the interferences, all the fakeness. But there is a big realization. There's a massive realization about to hit many, many people. Yep, we have the Emperor out. And the Emperor in reverse. Oh, the Emperor in reverse. Look at that. Someone who feels they couldn't or didn't make the right decision or a good decision, or they didn't step up and Emperor up. An Emperor can make a decision, move forward, forthright, takes control, takes charge, authority, not in a negative way. I mean, is clear, is direct, deals with things like an Emperor. This Emperor did not take care of business, masculine or feminine. That'll be the regret. And what the other message is, if you want to move forward to someone, if you're wanting to make an offer to the sun, the collaboration, the love, the having this healthy, stable, built relationship, they're saying you better act very fast. You better act very fast here, or you are going to regret not emperoring up, let's calling it. Stepping up. That's someone who didn't step up, who now regrets it. Or that is what's going to come in if you don't sort that out. Start seeing the realness and the fakeness. That's all right, Spirit. Yep, you will not move on to calmer waters. None of us want to emperor up. That's the hard stuff. That's asking that person out, or apologizing, or moving forward, or making that offer that scares the hell out of you, or whatever, or facing or confronting all of these sort of people. The card pretty much explains it. They're taking. They're faking. They're doing something and wanted to become something that was not in their true alignment. They were just doing it to get this King of Pentacles. I think that King of Pentacles is realizing it. I think whether you're masculine or feminine, there's a lot of King of Pentacles out here. Or let's say King or Queen of Pentacles, who literally are seeing who's faking it, who's trying to be something that they're not, who's trying to, Spirit said use it. It's like, I'm trying to become, let's use the example spiritual, because we're doing spiritual stuff. Trying to become spiritual, and everybody should. All for that. But let's use it in a different term, just in like an example. Trying to become spiritual, but really I'm just doing it because I like that person, or I want to connect, or I want them to see me like this. Or it's how I'm going to get in with them, or you get my drift. We're going to be seeing this. People will be exposed. Yeah. Sword of truth. Anywhere it was imbalance, untruth, out of balance, not equal. With the universe, with you, with people, place, situations. Look at that Queen of Swords. She's about to bring in the Sword of Truth and charge forward. And there's no stop, bring the clarity, the Sword of Truth. Yeah, now you can go on the real journey. Now you can align to your real journey and be in your truth. Look at the path, hand of the divine. We're going to be reviewing everything. And what you're being asked to do is to review everything. And that's why you've been brought forth this information that is revealed to you in whatever way it is, because you're to step through to your higher natural evolution of your future and put in work there. They want you to put in work where it's balanced. Temperance is about the next natural cycle, the next evolution into your future, without all this interference. All right, without all the fakeness, the fakers and the real, who's fake and real, what's fake and real, and you put into that, you build into that, and that's why you're reviewing everything. Okay, there's got to be more here. There's something, and temperance is about bringing in balance, higher balance, justice. Yep, to go on the new path. We have the Two of Cups connecting to your Two of Cups, whether that's a person, place, situation, connection. There's a Death and a Tower. Absolute ending. Absolute 100% ending. Tower is the universe stepping in. Now don't be faking it right now. Don't be faking it with impure intentions. And we're going to see that just not personally, like in the world. Okay, Nine of Cups, courage, an offer. They want you to give, if you want to give a love offer, if you are ready to give a love offer, let's talk about love. We always like that. And you want to build stable, secure foundation, long term. You need to put your past behind you. You need to move forward. This person doesn't want to move forward, but they have to. They have no choice now. It's kind of reach out and do it. Look at this. The message, reach out, have the confidence to do it. Just take that step forward. That's the confidence of a Page of Wands, all right? No fear type energy. Or you're going to see this cycle of the devil, codependence trap, lower choices, lower vibrations, tricked by the devil, lust, allure, addictions, falsity. The devil's false. End of a cycle. Yay. Ten of Swords. So I feel like saying any form of manipulation, any form of fakeness is probably going to come out. To move forward, the Chariot says yes. The information's there. We're going to wrap it up to bring you the Ten of Cups, the true Ten of Cups, the true happiness, the true connection, the true higher vibrational connections. Well, I didn't expect that to come out this morning, and the energy's high vibe. I'm feeling it. I feel it. So there's your reading. I'm going to bring out a few others because I didn't bring out the monthlies, and they'll all have different messages from Spirit of different things people are going through. So there it is, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to say thank you for hitting that like button, and there'll be more to come. Okay, bye.